Hello and welcome to the Midnight Bible Study. Tonight's topic is Israel. Will Israel be victorious? Particularly if World War III expands. Now, when I say World War III, are we on the brink of World War III? We certainly could be. I mean, there's the chess pieces are all in place, and let's hope the game doesn't begin. But it certainly could. And if it does, it does. So, but the question is, how's Israel going to fare in such a situation? Are they going to be defeated? They're a tiny little nation surrounded by vicious enemies who have stated they want their destruction and utter destruction and drive Israel into the sea. So that's what they're up against. But what does prophecy have to say about it? What does the Bible tell us? And what does God in the prophecy of the Bible tell us? That's the question for tonight. So to answer that question, I want to talk about a prophecy of power and of the last days. And I want to point out, real quickly, I want to cover Genesis chapter 49, verses 8 to 12. And keep in mind that as in these passages I'm about to read, Jesus is referred to as the Lion of Judah. Okay, that's a reference to Revelation 5:5, and who will protect and save the remnant of the Jewish people at the end of the future tribulation period. Zechariah, as well as other chapters, Zechariah 12:10 and other places in the Bible, and who will destroy the Antichrist and his armies. That would be Revelation 19, verses 11 to 21. So, but those are, for now, we're going to focus on Genesis 49, 8 to 12. Now, the setting here is Jacob he's called his sons. He's on his deathbed, and he's called his sons for a prophecy over their lives and their tribes. And so here's what it says: Judah, your brothers will praise you. Now, Judah's one of the tribes of Israel. Judah and his son. Judah, your brothers will praise you. Your hand will be on the neck of your enemies. Your father's sons will bow down to you. You are a lion's cub, Judah. You return from the prey, my son. Like a lion, he crouches and lies down like a lioness. Who dares to rouse him? The scepter will not depart from Judah, nor the ruler's staff from between his feet, until he to whom it belongs shall come, and the obedience of the nations shall be his. He will tether his donkey to a vine, his colt to the choicest branch. He will wash his garments in wine, his robes in the blood of grapes. His eyes will be darker than wine, and his teeth whiter than milk. So here we see the conquering and ruling messianic prophetic details of Judah. And we learn quite a lot from it, from this little passage in Genesis. The tribe of Judah shall be victorious in war. We know that. It doesn't say which war. It's more of a general statement. But there's other key points here. Judah shall be superior to other tribes. Judah shall be a strong and courageous tribe. Judah shall be qualified for command and conquest. Judah will be like a lion, but not a rampant lion, but one enjoying his power and success without creating vexation to others. Now, that sounds futuristic. Without creating vexation to others. At this point, presently, Israel's surrounded by enemies, who obviously some of them have called for their utter destruction of the Jewish state and drive them all into the sea. So, but that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about a time, I guess, in the future when Judah rules like a lion, but without creating vexation in others. So that that indicates not only the longevity of Israel through whatever comes at this time, whether it's World War III or a smaller war or whatever. Judah is not going to be defeated long term. Judah shall make war, not for the sake of war, but for the sake of peace. Judah's sovereignty is to be perpetuated in Jesus Christ. David's seed shall sit on the throne forever. Forever. So, rest assured, Israel will not be utterly defeated. That much we know. Doesn't mean they couldn't face trials and tribulations, but they shall persevere and they shall survive and thrive. And eventually it will be presided over by Jesus Christ himself in the end times. God bless you, and thanks for listening, and good night from the Midnight Bible Study.